On Bondi Rescue, swimmers race into a frightening menace.
It was like the Titanic had sunk out there at one stage. They were basically walking on water, trying to climb up onto the ski. They just wanted out of the water.
Suspicious behaviour on the beach.
Oh, he's just taking someone's bum day.
Rookie Blake faces his first major rescue.
Feels weird to say, but I kind of just saved that guy's life, and it's pretty unreal, really.
And on Australia Day, Bondi's longest-serving lifeguard takes us for a Captain Cook at Australia's most famous Guy Leach.
G'day, welcome to Bondi, and today I'm your unofficial Goodwill Ambassador. What I'm about to say, a lot of you might find very confusing, but most Australians would understand exactly what I was saying if I was to tell you that an artichoke and a freewheeler, with great Neville Beggs, by the way, came up and said he got an onka paringa in the... Now, for those of you who didn't get that, here's a translation. If I was to tell you that an artichoke and a freewheeler, with great Neville Beggs, by the way, came up and said he got an onka paringa in the mince pie while having a jungle gym at the Guy Leach, I could understand why he's under some cherry mesher and feeling a bit butcher's hook. But what's even more confusing is what's Australian and what's un-Australian. I've had about 20 Australia days down here as a lifeguard over the years. But if you have to work, what's more Australian than working on our beautiful beaches? Perhaps it's lying on the sand amongst the masses, stripped down to your cozies. No one gives two hoots whether you're a billionaire or a bankrupt, a chairman or a chippy, a nun or a nunner. If I wasn't hitched already, I reckon I'd marry the joint. But of course, everyone has their own idea of what's Australian and what's un-Australian. Come and meet a couple of old drinking buddies of mine. Hello, boys. What are you doing down here?
Oh, the bear.
On this fine Australia Day. All right, guys, what do you think about sandcastles on the beach? Australian or un-Australian?
Definitely Australian, but I think it's even more Australian to kick over someone else's.
Big time, straight on top of it.
Very Australian. Breadcrumbing, Australian or un-Australian?
Mate, Australian as.
Voluntary or forced by your mates?
Forced. I think for any new young grommet growing up, a certain solid breadcrumbing's a very essential part of his upbringing.
Topless bathing.
I think it's a huge, significant part of the Australian culture. Great for the economy. I think it's great for this area in general.
Men in G-strings. What do you think
Un-Australian.
Unappealing.
Unappealing and un-Australian
Awful.
both? What about two good friends licking calippos, gazing into each other's eyes? Australian or un-Australian?
It is un-Australian, but you know what? We're enjoying each other's company.
On Australia Day, we all have a good hard think about ways to make this country an even better place. If you had your choice out of anyone to be the Prime Minister of Australia, who would you pick?
Shane Warne would absolutely be my choice without a doubt.
So I think he'd make a great choice. He was my first choice too. What about the budgie smugglers, Cole? What's going on there? Are they still in fashion?
Still in fashion down this end of the beach.
Very Australian. I bet you only dig him out for Australia Day.
That's for sure.
To be fair to you, the thing I've really noticed about Australia Day is that everyone just goes a bit mental. The tough thing about being a lifeguard is that sometimes it's our job to stop people having fun. Excuse me, gentlemen. You realise, of course, there's no ball games allowed on the beach. And you also realise, of course, it's the kids' pool. And of course, you realise you're not allowed to drink alcohol on the beach. So you've broken the rules in 3 departments here.
You're out, surf?
All right, I'll have a little shot.
There we go.
Well, who'd have ever thought ping pong would be about Australia, eh? But when you bring it to Bondi Beach, put it in the water, a bevy of beauties, nothing more Australian.
This is Australia. This is Australia. This is Australia.
Check it out. It's about this time of day on Australia Day. Everyone's getting tired and emotional. A few of the boys are on the tinnies. We've got a couple of good men up here, but ready for any trouble. So I guess it's time for me to get out of here.
Good on you, Corey. Happy Australia Day.
Great game. What a player, what a player.
Over 1,000 swimmers have flocked to compete in the annual North Bondi Classic Swim.
Very large number of late entries, and why wouldn't they, given the conditions today?
The 2-kilometre event will take them well into open ocean.
I know.
The Lifeguards have entered their own team.
Palin's in. Quinn's always fit. Dean's one of the best swimmers I've ever seen. So with those couple of guys in the team, I think we should be a half-decent chance at least.
Team leader Kerbox is concerned about the safety of so many swimmers in these conditions.
We just had a report from Terry there are a lot of blue bottles in the water. So I think we're going to have our work cut out. And we've had a couple of shark sightings earlier in the week, as you're all aware. So we're going to have to be on our toes out there.
On every swimmer's mind are the dangers that lurk in the deep.
Feeling a bit nervous, hey? Like, it's sort of getting a bit daunting. Look how far the cans are out there. A few shark sightings of late. Stay nice and close to other people, I think. Take him.
The first wave of swimmers have started. The Lifeguards are in the second wave.
Where are the Bondi Lifeguards in this particular race, Neil? I want to eyes on this one. Yeah, then why not? And they certainly do a wonderful
As the
job.
hundreds of swimmers enter the water, they have no idea what they're about to encounter.
Hey, on the back of the mat, hurry. What's up?
Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
The water is swarming with Portuguese man-o-war, commonly known as blue bottles. The masses of jellyfish have blown in on the wind. Their long tentacles entwine themselves around swimmers.
Oh, Mom! Get off!
Swimmers crowd into the clubbies, inflatables and surf boats. But as Lifeguards scramble, hundreds more unwitting swimmers head towards the swarm. As senior lifeguard on the beach, Kerbox decides to take drastic action.
Mate, people are getting flogged by blue bottles around here when the race stops right now.
Kerbox and Terry pick up the most serious cases and ferry them to shore.
Just hang on.
Slow down, Box, slow down, She got a little face. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Where is she? Pull it off her chin. Pull it off her chin.
The blue bottle's searing sting can be as painful as multiple bee stings and last for hours. The toxin enters the bloodstream and can also affect the glands. The result is severe pain, shock, and in extreme cases, even cardiac arrest.
There were no blue bottles until you got to the first buoy. And then when you saw them cross, when you get into the second buoy, they just came in like swarms.
Injured swimmers still stream in. While scores are treated on the beach, Reidy and Tom take 16-year-old James to the tower.
Yeah, mate. What's happening is your lymph nodes are taken to the main lymphatic ducts, which end down here in your abdomen, and that's why you're getting a lot of pain. It's going to last for about half an hour. Just keep breathing.
Olympic swimming legend Murray Rose was among the victims.
Well, I was swimming very nicely along in a pack and it was all very comfortable. Then suddenly all the people in front of me stopped and I crashed into them. What's going on here? So I kept on going and then I found out. And I got stung all over and I was trying to take them off and I just couldn't unroll it. You know, you're tired and you try to get them off fast and they come on the other arm.
Ambulances ferry the worst cases to hospital. Kerbox finally returns after scores of rescues.
Everyone was screaming and yelling and those boats were nearly sinking. Yeah, that was dangerous.
Among the lifeguards, Deano is the worst hit.
Coming up by the second.
Everybody stopped and I'm like, shark, shark. And then they're like, blue bottles. And I'm like, only a couple of blue bottles. I can swim through this. And then they were just wrapped around my whole body. It's the worst I've been stung in my whole life, for sure.
And then he's going to start feeling it under his glands when the poison starts seeping into his bloodstream, poor old Deano. He won't die, but he'll be in a lot of pain.
It was like the Titanic had sunk out there at one stage. You had like 100 people looking for help, and there was some really bad stings, some of the best I've ever seen. I mean, they were basically walking on water, trying to climb up onto the skeek. They just wanted out of the water.
After a hit of pain-relieving gas, James is all smiles.
Oh, bloody hell.
His mum has been searching the beach for him.
I can't tell you, but the whole of North Bondi is...
Yeah, I was in a bit of pain, you know.
So was I.
I couldn't breathe. I'm happy now.
Here we go.
Yeah, my man.
I think I'll feel a bit sick later.
Eventually, the blue bottles drift out to sea on the freshening breeze. The flags go up, and Bondi goes from battleground back to playground. Traditionally, Bondi's lifeguards have grown up with the smell of the surf in their nostrils. Yatesy's never lived more than 300 metres from the water. Bisho's about 350 out. Corey, no more than 500 metres from the briny. Hoppo and Reidy, less than a K. None live more than 2 kilometres from the surf. Except Trainee Blake from Penrith, 60 kilometres inland.
Yeah, we've got a young bloke from Penrith with little or no beach experience. Applied for a job, you know, had virtually no chance of getting it.
Have a good day.
Yeah, we'll try.
At the interview, put it on the council, you know, how's a young bloke like me from Penrith ever going to be able to get the experience to get a job on the beach? So the boys initiated like a bit of a cadet traineeship, and he's totally embraced it. He's a really good young bloke, so it's great to see him on here.
Blake is now 3 weeks into his traineeship. He's come a long way since first grappling the rescue board. Then his first drunks. There was misadventure on the bike. And of course, the odd nude swim.
Put them back on, buddy! It's just, they make everything look so easy, and it's not. It's not even close to being easy at all.
Now, through hard work and dedication, Blake's not far off doing his first rescues.
First rescue and first like major incidents and stuff will be interesting because I haven't been in that situation before. I have complete faith that I'll always be all right because I'm going to have one of them by my side.
It's a classic Bondi summer Sunday. But there's lots of water moving around and the rips are running. Just a few minutes into their shift and the boys are on. Deano, Ben and Yatesy bolt out to rescue 4 swimmers caught in a rip. Blake is left on his own. Now he's spotted another 2 swimmers in trouble 50 metres away. Suddenly, the pressure is on. It's Blake's moment of truth. After months of training, he swings into action. On the way out, Blake's rescue stalls. Yatesy and Ben join in to help. There are now 3 swimmers caught in the rip. A surfer has joined in to help out, but Blake's now got to get his first rescue victim on the board and safely to shore.
On your stomach. Nah, other way. Yeah. Move back.
For a kid that's never grown up in the surf, it's a huge first effort.
You can stand there. Yeah, see this yellow sign? Dangerous kind of right, you don't sit anywhere near it. There's a shocker on the way out. That's all right, no big deal. The chick was the one I was worried about, and then the other 2 just went, and I just went, oh crap, I gotta go too. It's good to know that you've done something. Like, it feels weird to say, but I kind of just saved that guy's life, and it's pretty unreal, really. No, it's good, man, it's good.
He's doing really well, Blake, real well. A little bit slow, very, very cautious. He was under pressure. There was all the us guys around me watching. He's going good, mate.
Just watching now, it looks like he's put the work in. He seemed to handle that situation pretty well. I think give him another year or so, he'll probably turn into a pretty good lifeguard.
Not everyone comes to the beach to get a tan and get wet. A tourist from Scotland has reported seeing a man rifling through people's bags and clothes on the beach.
Well, he's trying to take some of his clothes, so I stopped him.
Blue top and boxer shorts.
Blue top now. He was in the
here he is. Right here.
That's him, mate. That's him.
Shoes.
That's him.
So is that his stuff, the jeans and
No
shoes?
idea, mate. No idea.
Tom decides to get the police involved.
Mate, we just got a guy down here who's kind of going through people's stuff. Have you guys able to send someone down? Or... Thanks, mate. Bye. So we'll just hang tight. Oh, he's on the move. He's on the move again. So far he's got shoes, pants and thongs. Here he goes. Look at that. Oh, he's just taking someone's bum bag. Did you see that? He left the sunnies in the sand. Look, he's going through it now. Yeah. He's just dumped it. You see him Quick. Yeah, he threw it away. He just went through it and threw it away. The poor person's sunnies are still on the beach where he left it. Yeah.
He's walking out on the beach now,
yeah.
The suspect heads towards the ramp and a possible getaway. With the police yet to arrive, the lifeguards decide to intercept him. Kerbox and Robbo block his exit at the top of the ramp, while Tom waits at the bottom.
Excuse me, mate. Yes, mate. How are you going? Yes. Just been watching you from the tower, walking back and forth on the beach, just going through a few people's things.
I don't speak English.
I think you understand what I'm saying.
Sorry, man.
Whereabouts are you from?
I am from Egypt.
From where? Egypt?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Sam.
Sam, okay, Sam.
I am study here.
Yeah, we've just been watching you walk along the beach, kind of going through people's property.
The first one visit this beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't be walking back and forth, going through people's things. Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
We've called the police. Is these things yours?
Yes.
Both and the thongs?
No, that's this no.
They're not yours. Don't drop them. You're going to have to hold them because they're not yours.
This here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
I understand, but you'll have to come back and wait until the police come down with us at the lifeguard tower, okay? And you'll have to bring these. Can you pick them up, please? Yeah? No, you don't let go of them. You hold on to them. It's just back there in the middle of the beach, so I'll escort you down.
I'm very sorry.
I understand you're sorry. I understand you're sorry.
I'm coming this first time here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
But I can't let you leave.
I am sorry, man.
I understand you're sorry.
I am very afraid, madam.
Nothing to be afraid of. They just want to talk to you.
Believe me, I am sorry.
I know you're sorry. You just need to wait here until the police have a talk with you, and then you can go home.
Believe me, I am sorry.
I know you're sorry. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. They just want to talk. They just want to talk.
I am sorry.
Hello. My name's Tom. This is Sammy. He's from Egypt.
Hi,
Sammy. I mean, I do feel sorry for him, but you can't be going through people's stuff on the beach.
We've been called down here because someone has seen you stealing someone else's property on the beach. Do you have anything to say about that?
I am sorry, man.
Did you take anyone else's property?
Watch this. Yeah, just behind her. It should be like a pair of sunglasses and a black bum bag somewhere around there.
We'll go and have a look.
Yeah.
I'm going to subject you to a search just to make sure you don't have anything on you that you shouldn't, okay? Just do me a favour and turn around.
What?
Turn around. Put your hands on the counter, please.
What?
Put your hands on the counter.
Yeah, that looks like something, doesn't it? Someone's bum bag, and I think it's what the bloke knocked off. He's obviously dropped it. Is that yours? Okay. It's all right. I wasn't going to steal it.
I'm just doing some checks with the immigration department to make sure that you're lawfully entitled to be in Australia. And once I've finished doing that, you'll be free to leave.
He was seen rummaging through like people's clothing on the beach, but there was no victim, so he can't be charged. They did a visa check and it did check out okay, so he's been released. He was extremely apologetic and he was very scared once we told him that the police were coming. I don't think he'll be back down here anytime soon.
Millions of people pass through Bondi every year, but the beach has many other visitors.
Oh my God!
Last summer, a pod of dolphins cruised by.
They're awesome, eh? Absolutely awesome.
Berkey freed some gulls trapped by fishing line.
There's your wing, buddy. Thank you very much.
And Reidy nursed a sick mutton bird.
It'll just rest, just need a box. It'll just let it rest for a night and then we'll let it go tomorrow.
Bondi local and resident naturalist Matt has seen plenty of wildlife at Bondi.
Heavy.
But never a turtle.
It looks like the poor little bugger's been bitten by something pretty big. Maybe its whole body was inside the shark's jaws. Possibly a shark. Oh. Poor little bugger. Maybe he's been to hell and back. He's stared death in the face. He didn't come through the other side. Like, I'm not the best marine biologist, but he's a cute little bugger. He might be of the cute turtleless variety. What I love about turtles is apparently these are the only guys that eat blue bottles. I don't know if it's true or not, but blue bottles is pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, God's worst ever creation. And these little buddies eat them. Yeah, so sad day indeed. We'll have a little memorial for him and bury him, I reckon. Naval honours. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Poor little guy. He's going to a better place. He's going to turtle heaven. It's made with the streets are paved with blue bottles.
Okay, go.
Next on Bondi Rescue, the boys in blue go head-to-head in an Ironman challenge.
Well, I'm hurting.
6 schoolmates are drowning with just one lifeguard to save them.